Kitco News was at the McEwen Capital event during the PDSC, and we caught up with the host of the evening, Mr. Robert McEwen, the CEO and chairman of US Gold and Minera Andes, and we asked him about his very famous price predictions for gold. Hardest interview to get.
Well, you picked a time when it's really busy. We're having a party.
What a wonderful party it is.
It was good fun. Good fun.
Okay, Mr. McEwen, I have to tell you, the video last year was one of the most popular ones we have on Kitco News. People care to know where you think gold is headed. Last year we spoke, you projected 2,000 by year end.
We're pretty close. We're heading to 5,000. It's just going that way. It's all about currency, and gold is money, and more people are waking up to the fact that what you carry in your wallet looks something like this, a $10 trillion note, and it's just paper. So gold's been a great asset class for the last 10 years. It hasn't been part of the modern portfolio theory, and that's why it's not in most portfolios. But people are saying, okay, it's outperformed every other asset class by more than 2 to 4 to 1. Why don't I have it in my portfolio? And that's just drawing people in.
And for silver?
Silver, I think, could run, it'll follow gold, but I think it could outperform gold by a factor of 2 or 3 to 1 right now, if it goes back to the historic ratio of about 15 ounces of silver per ounce of gold. And what happened through the 90s, and certainly through the 2000s, enrollment at the mining schools, the schools of geology, engineering, they all stopped. And there was no investment in the industry. Then we come off a bottom in 2001 for metal prices. By 2004, the metal prices start moving. The investment market says, hey, we want to be in that space. Here's some money. And everybody suddenly got a lot of money,
right,
but they didn't have the people, the equipment, you know, the consumables, the fixed assets, the major plants. And right now there's a rush for people. So I was always saying to people, kids going through school, go into mining. You can get $100,000, $200,000 a year right away. And they say, oh, I'm not sure I like it. But lots of technology, lots of world travel, and an industry where most people have some gray hair or no hair. And they're moving on. And so you have a chance, as if you're a kid, to be at 35 a senior executive of a major mining company with revenues of $1 gazillion, and you see the world. But that's the issue, and it's not just North America, it's around the world. I think South America has a larger pool of people coming out. China will have more, other parts of the world, but North America, for whatever reason, hasn't seen mining as something they should invest in. And our politicians have to wake up to the fact that every dollar invested in mining creates $2 in the economy. And so there's a huge multiplier effect that hasn't dawned on them yet.
Something else I've been hearing is the amount of investment demand flowing into the junior mining sector. Some people were telling me they hadn't seen this since '97.
That'd be fair. Yeah. The junior mining sector is the growth area. That's where the discoveries are. And the seniors coming out of the trough of 2008 had an advantage. They were in production and the prices were going up, so their treasuries started filling. The juniors, on the other hand, had dropped really hard and didn't have access to that capital. They were exploring, and now the seniors are looking, where do we get our growth? And the juniors, which most people, well, a lot of people think are risky. To me, the environment we're going into is going to be inflationary, and what is considered risky is really going to be conservative. It's going to be what is going to protect your assets. You should be diversified and have a number of them, but I can cite some, you know, like US Gold, Minera Andes, and Lexum, but there's a number of others too.
Mr. McEwen, I'll let you get back to your party. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Danielle.
For Kitco News, I'm Daniela Cambone, Toronto.